Okay. Are we good to go? No. Obviously, we'll wait for Dean.
Housekeeping.
Yes, housekeeping's fine. So we know, as always, everyone, welcome to you at home, welcome to you here, that people will start arriving as we begin. I can think of no time in my life that Shabbat and Shabbat services have felt more like an oasis, more like an opportunity to switch off and give ourselves a space here together in community, in congregation. So I invite you, follow the prayer book or don't, whatever you need, listen to the singing, join in. We're so delighted that you're here. We begin as always, and I've just been alerted that everyone tonight seems to have different versions of the Siddur. I'm on page 4, who knows where you are, but we are beginning with Shalom Aleichem.
I'm on page 6.
That helps.
So maybe we'll just,
that helps. That helps. So two along. I'll try and remember that.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
those who've arrived. We light candles now. I've asked Jane to light candles for us. I invite you at home to stand, those of us here to stand. Etty, just because I realise we haven't got one here, can I just use that pack now? Thank you. And then outside in the foyer are extra sets of Shabbat candles to honour those in captivity, who we will be praying for, as always, during the Shabbat service. And tonight these candles are to honour Daniel Kimmenfeld. And as we bring that into Shabbat as easily as we can. Thank you.
Let's all welcome together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat shalom. So let's go straight into L'chadodi, which we'll sit for. Feel free to stand for that final verse as that palpable welcoming of Shabbat, or indeed each other. L'chadodi, page 8, or I'm guessing page 10.
Page 9.
Right. Stand for the Baruch, praying with each other, preparing to greet the evening of a Shema together.
Baruch Hu et Adonai, HaMevorach. Baruch Hu et Adonai, HaMevorach.
Sit down, and instead of offering the first blessing before the Shema, the one that marks light and darkness, let's share the poem by Rabbi Mark Solomon that captures what light and shade and our relationship with ourselves could be. You form light and create darkness. As time is a tapestry of day and night, our lives are a weaving of light and dark. Like a slow dawn, we discover who we are. Like twilight, we linger in doubt and anxiety. We endure nights of rejection by others and ourselves, and bright days of acceptance and joy in who we are. You make peace and create everything. We look around and see a world of endless change and diversity. As we rejoice in the variety of creation, we come to accept our own uniqueness. As we delight in our own uniqueness, we appreciate all human diversity and live at peace with ourselves and with all creation. Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Shatam leota yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beinecha, utatam mezuzot beitecha.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי הייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם.
מי
Shema ki fada Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, baruch ata Adonai, ga'al Yisrael. So as we prepare to offer with the band Hashkivenu, our evening prayer for peace, that extra offering that we have, as well as Shalom Rav, that really talks about a more intimate domestic peace, about freedom and protection from war and distress. And we know that the asking for Sukkot Shalom really plays on the idea that a sukkah is fragile to the extreme, and so asking for Sukkot Shalom almost implies and affirms it's an impossibility. And yet we feel so keenly as a community tonight, those who are suffering in Israel, mourning in Israel, those in Gaza suffering, just that sense that every loss of life is a tragedy.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'amiteinu malkeinu l'chayim U'shmo Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu malkeinu l'chayim.
So as always, as is our custom, our minchag, to stand when you're ready to join the Amidah, the standing prayer. And as we do so, just a word of intention from the poet Naomi Levy. Her words seem so right for us tonight. Dear God, as I pray day after unpredictable day, may the voice of my soul spring forth from my lips. May I turn to you, God, in tears, in laughter and in song, and may my prayer be answered. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Zocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, umevi gula livnei v'neihem, lema'an shemo b'ahava, Melech Hozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Machaye Metim Atah Rav Lahoshia, Mashiv Haruach Umorid Hageshem, Mazriach Hashemesh Umorid Hatal. V'ne'man atah lahachayot metim, Baruch atah Adonai, Machaye Hametim. Kadosh atah v'norah shamecha, ve'en lanu Eloah mibaladecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Let's sit down as we mark Shabbat, whatever it means for us this week, the end of the week that we've all had, reaching the end of Friday night, perhaps a respite from being online, from being called to bear witness and to pay attention. Just a moment to mark Shabbat together.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et haaretz u'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'yinapash v'shamru b'nei Yisrael ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam l'dorotam berit olam.
Got Paul to say Shekoach, so I'm doing it for him here in the building. Baruch atah Adonai Makadesh HaShabbat. B'rtzei Adonai Eloheinu b'yamcha Yisrael, ותפילתם באהבה תקבל, ותהי לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך, ברוך אתה אדוני, שאותך לבדך ביראה נעבוד. So we ask for God to be gracious and kind to us, and in God's love accept our prayers. So our worship now and always be meaningful, consoling to us, and acceptable. We praise you, O God, whom alone we worship in reverence. So now an invitation to try very hard, no matter how anxious you've been this week, no matter how much loss you are watching and bearing witness to find some kernel of gratitude or appreciation in your heart as we say these words. We thank and praise you for being our God and God of our ancestors. We can always rely on you and feel safe. We thank and praise you for caring for our lives, for connecting our souls with you, for the miracles of life, wonders large and small, that remind us you are here every moment of every day. We praise you, our God, and joyfully thank you for all life's goodness.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Ama Tazim Leolam Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon B'chol HaShalom Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amha Tazim Leolam Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon B'chol HaShalom V'tov b'necha l'orech et Amha Yisrael v'chodetu v'chol sha'at l'shlomecha Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amha Tazim Leolam Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon B'chol HaShalom V'tov b'necha l'orech et Amha Yisrael v'chodetu v'chol sha'at l'shlomecha Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amha Tazim Leolam Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon B'chol HaShalom B'chol HaShalom Shalom Rav
Baruch atah Adonai Oseh HaShalom. So we offer the blessing for peace. So just a few words, a short reflection for us to take into some silent prayer tonight. And I'm very compelled these past 6 weeks by Torah and by experiencing what the words of Torah have to say to us, both within what we're going through and allowing a moment outside of it. And the truth be told, this portion, we are in a few portions after my namesake, Rebecca, so I am particularly engaged by them, but not tonight because she really doesn't behave that well in this one. And but what is fascinating about Parashat Toldot is that it's a very troubling portion for any of us who are seeking advice from the Torah and how to live an ethical, upright life. In fact, if anything, there are tips for a Machiavellian approach to getting what you want in life, which is very hard to make sense of if we look to Torah as spiritual and ethical guidance. But I think the way that I find it so incredibly useful, compelling, true tonight and this week is that although we see both Jacob and his mother Rebecca behaving in a way that feels what we would hope parents or children wouldn't behave, or siblings, to cheat their brother, to deceive their father, their husband, their other son. All of it is deeply troubling. Rebecca tells Jacob to lie. Rebecca tells Jacob that she is going to cover for him. Rebecca tells Jacob she is going to take, and this bit I find heartbreaking, Esau's best clothes. Torah doesn't just say borrow Esau's clothes for the smell of it. His best clothes to cover Jacob in, to help Isaac not being able to recognize. And to me, the redemption, there is a little bit of redemption. The redemption comes that all the way through rabbinic period, all the way through the early medieval time, Middle Ages, when the rabbis and the commentators, Rashi and the like, try desperately to switch things around. They want to make Jacob, the father of the Hebrew people, make Jacob the good guy and Esau the bad guy. They have no compunction in changing the meaning around, even though those of us who have inherited Torah know and can see it was Jacob who did this and not Esau. And so for me, the redeeming quality is how we as progressive Jews are encouraged, are given, are invited to read Torah, to engage with our Judaism, to engage in the world, indeed right now, with a clear-eyed sense of clarity, that we are not just allowed to do that, but we are required to look and search for truth. Truth, which in this story is played with enormously, and even more so by the rabbis who preceded us. And it is such a relief to me in my Judaism and my sense of integrity that we're not hiding anymore. We can cope with a matriarch and a patriarch that behave badly and look for the possible reasons that they do, and take that sense of honesty and integrity in how we engage with the world when truly things are difficult right now. And perhaps that sense of Isaac losing his eyesight, of not being able to see, is another possibility for us as we read Torah today, is that it's right and proper to keep how we look at things with us. All of us will have different takes on the world, on our own lives, on our family, and that is just right. But never to lose the ability to see internally is what perhaps this portion is offering to us. So however that spoke to you tonight, take it, throw it away if it doesn't, and just take a few moments for yourselves.
יהיו לרצון אמרי פי. ההגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי בגלי, אדוני צורי בגלי.
Let's stand for Aleinu. I'm on page 24. What are you on, Dean?
On page 20.
Can that be possible? Gosh, okay.
עלינו לשבח ואתה נתן, התהי גדולה ליוצא בראשית, אשר זקנו ויחד את שמו, וגורלנו להמליך מלכותו. וגורלנו להמליך מלכותו. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
השמיים ויוצא הארץ, ובשם יקרוב השמיים ממעל, ושינה תזור בטוב מרוממים, ואלוהינו אחד.
את מלכנו אפס גדולתו,
כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום, והשם אותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת.
As we move to Kaddish, and we think, of course, of all the extraordinarily huge loss of life as we watch this crisis continue to unfold, we are heartbroken for all. And we turn, as we always do, to a more intimate, domestic way of marking the yahrzeits and anniversaries of death in our community. And we do so alongside those who are grieving and mourning outside of us here in Finchley. We think particularly this Shabbat of Alan Rose, husband of Sonia Rose, of Harold Carton, father of Marianne Carton, of Nehemiah Henyek, father of Aaron Katz, of Philip Sherwood, father of Peggy Sherwood, of my grandmother Toby Green, mother of Kate, Richard, David, Edward, and Philip. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing, and may those who recall, remember, and mourn their loved ones feel a little comfort and consolation in their loss as we say the words of Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shamei rabbah, v'yamad divrach yurtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'hayachon v'yomechon, v'chayei dochol beit Yisrael, magala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam amel maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ah v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitada v'yitale v'talal shemei dekudusha brichu. Leila min kol berchata v'sherata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Da'amiram b'yama v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. V'imru amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol b'nei Adam, v'imru. Amen. Let's sit down. Before we finish with a blessing for each other, for ourselves, for our children, for our parents, for fellow congregants, perhaps there's someone you're holding in your heart tonight. At the beginning of the service, I texted our own Judith, Judith from Resouled, who is battling an illness right now, and she was so pleased to have our greetings from Resouled. She undergoes quite strenuous, huge, as she wrote, surgery next week, and so I know it strengthens her to know that she is very much in our minds, and she says Shabbat Shalom to everyone. So tomorrow, just a quick announcement for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock in Cafe Evria, an opportunity which we haven't had for the last couple of weeks to just reflect on what's happening, to be together in a safe space. We very much tried to empower and enable our children and to talk about the initial anxiety at the beginning. But tomorrow, 6 weeks exactly on, we have an opportunity for an hour before the service to sit together, to console, to talk, to reflect, to comment, and to do so together. And then in our Shabbat service, we are delighted to be welcoming Kaya Komesh-Schwartz, who is the leader of Islington Council, a member of a neighboring liberal synagogue, Crouch End Chavurah, and will speak to us of Jewish female Black leadership within the Jewish community here. And we are very proud to have her. So I urge you, I invite you to come tomorrow for either, stay for both. There'll be a nice kiddush tomorrow, and we hope to see you there. So hold in your heart, say out loud if you'd like to, anyone that you are thinking of tonight as we go into our evening blessing.
You see me.
I don't know if any of you walked past our MP doing security tonight and recognised him. He will have gone by now to the Nigerian embassy. He's covering all bases tonight, but I hope you saw him and he wanted to say hi to